Alright, chat. In this video, I'm going to be explaining to you the only way to pass a PropFirm challenge in 2024. No bullshit, guys. Okay. All I'm going to speak is facts, okay, and logic, which I have already experimented in the market, guys. Okay. So without any further ado, so let us begin with the stuff, guys. So I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step guide. Okay. I'm not going to be going deeper into the markets, guys. Okay. You people are well aware of the markets, guys. Okay. So make sure that you people align your setups, align your trading ideas with the points that I'm about to show you guys. Okay. So the first point that I'm about to show you is your setup or strategy must have an accuracy of at least 30% in the financial markets, guys. Without this, there is no point of you trading the financial markets, guys. Okay. So make sure that you have an accuracy, your strategy or your setup has an accuracy of at least 30% in the financial markets, guys. Okay. So how do you know that? Journaling, guys. Okay. You have to journal your trades for at least few weeks or at least for few weeks or at least a month, guys. Okay. So you have to journal your trades and you have to find out the accuracy of your strategies or setups in the financial markets, guys. Okay. This can be anything. This can be smart money concepts, smart money or ICT. This can be chart pattern trading. This can be any trading method, guys. Okay. Moving on to the next very important point, that is you must have a proper risk management plan, guys. Okay. You can go and ask your mentor for a good risk management plan. If you don't have a proper risk management plan, so don't worry, I will give you a good risk management plan that helped me pass the funded challenge. Okay. Follows something like this. Okay. Let's suppose you bought a 100K challenge, right? So in the first trade, okay, first trade onwards, in the first trade, you have to risk 2% of that account, guys. Okay. 2% of that account. And if you go for at least 1 to 2 risk reward, so if you win the first trade, your account will be up 4%, guys. Okay. Not including the commissions, guys. Okay. So your account will be up 4%. So on the other hand, okay, if you if your trade hits your stop loss on the first trade, that means you risked 2% on the first trade and something goes wrong and you hit your stop loss, don't worry, guys. Still, risk management can save you. On the second trade, you have to lower your risk percentage, guys. Okay. So on the second trade, you have to go for 1%. Okay. So means after the first trade, you are in a drawdown of 2%. So from next second trade onwards, you have to risk 2% and you have to have a mindset of bringing that account to break even. After the first trade, you have to bring back your account to break even. That is 100K again. Okay. And once it gets back to break even, you can risk 2% again and the same cycle continues. Let's suppose you hit your stop loss on second trade as well. So what next? On the third trade, you have to risk 0.5%. And using that, you have to bring your capital to break even 100,000 again, right? So from that, once it comes back to break even, you have to risk 2% again, and you have to repeat the cycle over and over again until you pass the challenge, guys. Okay. So following this risk management, it is impossible for you to fail the challenge, guys. Okay. There was a time when there were time periods, but now no prop firm has a time limit, guys. You are free to pass the challenge. You can pass your challenge anytime. All you need is to have a good risk management plan. Okay. So this was the risk management plan that helped me pass my funded challenge within 2 days, guys. Okay. So now moving on to the third very important point, that is trade management. A lot of people, they talk about psychology, they talk about risk management, but they don't talk about trade management. So what is trade management? Look, guys, if you take a trade, okay, ask your system, is that trade able to give you higher rewards? If yes, maximize your profits, guys. If your system is allowing you to book more profits, keeping your stop losses at break even, can you trail the trade? If yes, you must do that, guys. Okay. And your system must allow you to cut down your losses, guys. Okay. Your psychology before trade, your psychology during trade, your psychology after trade, everything should be maintained. So that is called as trade management. The last and final point, guys, that is, guys, see, you cannot have a consistent withdrawals even if you pass the challenge. I've seen a lot of people, they pass challenge accounts, they get real accounts, but they blow their real accounts. I've seen that. I've seen that happen, guys. I don't want that this happens with you guys. If you want to have consistent withdrawals in 2024, make sure that you have an very well idea of past 2 years price action. Yes, guys, the data is available. You can look at the charts, you can study them, you can backtest them, and this will help you achieve your goals this year, guys. Okay, so this is the only way that you can have consistent withdrawals in 2024, and that is it. That is all it, guys. Don't waste your money on buying challenges until and unless any of this criteria meets, guys. Okay, take your time. Okay, like make sure that you have a good, well defined setup, guys. Okay, and then you can purchase your challenge and you can pass your challenge in just few days, guys. All right, thank you so much, guys. See you in the next videos.